tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want some good time. It has been too long and you need some unwinding. Woo! Shake it low, the new sound has been found and yo.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're off from Baltimore. This return starts at the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready?
Laporta with the grab. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Third and just 2 to go.
19, Pioneers. Come 19. Come 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw now. Laporta pulls it in along the sideline. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
One of the biggest keys when you get a tight end running the corner route is he's got to set his angle, Kate. Wide receivers are so nifty, so smooth. Speed's really the priority. For tight ends, it's really setting that angle, so creating that leverage so that QB knows exactly where he's going. That's a job well done right there.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Second down now, 7 to go.
19, Lion. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
From the 42. Into traffic, complete. And he gets him around 6 there. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Go.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. From the gun, Taylor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32.
Here we go, set. 70 range, 70 range. 65 cat, 65 cat. 18 rapid, 18 rapid. Take go.
First and 10, looking to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Pass play on first and 10. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Running for the first time with a man out of Florida State. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They're throwing it. Setting up the running back screen. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on 4th. Only punted once in last week's loss, and struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose! Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets them down to the 42. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll get this down to the 40. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. Pass play now. Called in left side. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
70 Lions. Set, go.
Throwing from the gun here. Oh, tried forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. And the Ravens have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Ready? 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18, Dragon 60. Check go.
From the 46. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, nickel has really become the base defense for so many teams in the league because the passing game has become so prevalent today. It really makes it so much more difficult to find an open throwing lane. It gives defenses a lot more speed on the back end to step in front of passes just like that.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. He'll throw it. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Thrown back, gets the handoff. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Let's go. 60 bicep, 60 bicep.
Back to the well again. And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. Pickup of 7 yards on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete. It's McLaurin. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. The kick by Shudak is good. And that will get them on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Ready?
Taylor now up the middle. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Let's go now. 18, Pioneer. Take go.
2nd and 13. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Just got a hand up on that to break it up. And that brings up 4th and long. Whelan brought on to punt this away. And this is the first time he's been called on today. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back. Nowhere to go but for a sack.
Mitch Wisnowski headed back out as they'll punt it away once more. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And it's going to be their football coming up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So it's second down coming up.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Go! Check smash, come 19, come 19. 60 Maverick, 19 Lion. Go!
He's going to throw this one. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go, shot. Panther 11, Panther 11. Get up.
They'll throw it. That's caught for the first. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Shut up. 19 tight, 19 tight. Check go.
He'll throw it yet again. He beams one deep right side. They connect on the deep shot. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Now, I know that's one of his favorite routes to run, Brock, but that has got to be one of a quarterback's favorite throws to make as well, right? Drop it in over the defender and take the... for 6.
Because it is so simple. It's something that these two have done and thrown together for years and years. Maybe not to each other, but since Pop Warner. They've been running the go route. Just run right by him, and if you're even, you're leaving, and I'm going to drop it right over the top.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first down.
From the 40 on 2nd down. He's going to push one deep down the right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Still inches to go on third down. Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Let's go now.
Still sticking with the passing game. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the inner harbor. The Jaguars with the football. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Looking to the air here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, and you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fielded at the 11. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And the Ravens will take over with a lot of field ahead of them. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he cuts it back right. Dives for the end zone, and he makes it. Touchdown! The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Taken in by Shaheed. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on to the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
From the 25 on 2nd down. That one's cut along the left sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
We always hear about a tight end as a quarterback's best friend. That play is so indicative of it, Kate. You love a big target, and you know if you could hit him in stride, he's got a chance to get some big yards after the catch.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain, and boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. They'll hand it to him again. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Third time's the charm. He gets it again. And he's brought down for a loss. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Cam Little getting the call on 4th down here to put 3 up for the Jaguars. This from just 23 yards away. The kick by Shudak is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Catch is made down the right sideline. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
They'll throw on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. He sends this one to the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception.
I I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
65 Jack, 65 Jack. 18 Rattler, go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Launches one deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Well, the offense wanted to spark, and he delivered a lightning bolt. Huge gain that totally changes the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Here's a handoff for Taylor, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Take off.
He loses the football. Jags pick it up.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down.
Sack.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Ready up.
Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down.
Come on. Sack. Hut.
Throwing now, off play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And this stays a 1-score, 8-point game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Got it. Ready.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He gets the handoff. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Complete. It's Ingram. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
Here's a give up the middle. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Pass play coming here. Setting up the screen. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Throwing from the gun here. He throws a bullet deep to their... He's got it deep downfield. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Has this at the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. Airing it out to start this drive. He beams one, deep right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jaguars take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now a give on the counter. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Another carry for him. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Trying the right side. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. 7 yards to pick up there. It's going to be 4th and a short one. So we're through 3 here. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. For an easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And that gives them the lead in the final quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
He's going to field this at the 2. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Second down now, 7 to go.
Buffalo 18. Set up. Dragon 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
From the 31. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
There was a window there for a moment, but boy, did they close the gap before that throw could arrive.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Set up.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Now a handoff to Taylor. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
79 Bronco, Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer.
They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Cup 19. Let's go now. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Third and long for him here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be Jaguars football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this one doesn't go far. Second down now, 7 to go. Plowing up the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Gets this one to Shaheed. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate. It turns into a nice gain.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready, go.
Right up the gut. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
19, Tiger, 19.
Back-to-back carries here. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Go.
From the 42. Has him on the quick hitter. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Jaguar 1st down.
Here we go, set.
Here's a handoff up the gut. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Eight-yard downs to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back to the well again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the thousandth time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's go.
He'll throw it. He's got the hook up to Ingram. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Jaguars holding just a 1-point advantage. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Simple dive up the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. The offenses love execution plays like that on first down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for second down.
They give it to him again, and he's brought down for a loss. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond a field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 10.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Come on. Set. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight. Check go.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
These are so often the plays. I mean, we talk about it all the time, the thin line, thin margin between winning and losing in this league. And when you put a capital E in effort and you break a tackle like that, especially in the second half, it often propels you to victory.
70 range. 70 range. Hut.
Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we say so long from Baltimore.
Tripping off grades, I just be making up different reasons for my nieces. For my way I pick enough to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight, cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like what you want, what you want. I got Jesus giving money, what you want. I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry, so I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye, cause I can never really want you unless it's money or pride. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie. Like I ain't mean it, I ain't mean it. I just need another reason for a stick with another bag, another season, another description, another feeling. Boy, got a game a lot, but I keep.
Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Okay, now drop your bag, sass. I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie with a plug in his heart. Took these Billy Strum cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Not afraid of the dark. there ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 53? Cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the South on my side. Girl, you know I'm a saint, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me for paper cause he know I'm the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail. Now I made it out of chump, at least I know I'm up, boy, thump. Like my neighbor's jump, put up a pump, boy, I bump. In that Billy Strong, he ain't know he ain't thump. He just grabbed the pump and made it go dumb. Got a pump cause he got no. Homie say tripping cause I got no funds.